They survived walkers, warlords, and the end of the world itself. The Walking Dead became one of the most iconic TV shows of the 21st century, turning its cast into household names and pop culture legends. But what happened to the actors behind the most beloved and feared characters since the show first premiered in 2010? This is the Walking Dead cast then and now. The apocalypse changed them all. He was the heart of the apocalypse. Rick Grimes, the former sheriff's deputy turned hardened survivor, led the group through impossible odds with nothing but a revolver, moral grit, and that unforgettable Southern drawl. Andrew Lincoln first appeared in 2010 looking like your average clean-cut leading man. His transformation on the show, from uniformed lawman to bearded, battle-worn warrior, mirrored his growing status as a pop culture icon. But in 2018, Lincoln shocked fans by stepping away from the series, stating he wanted to spend more time with his family in the UK. Since then, he's remained mostly out of the Hollywood spotlight. Until now. In 2024, Lincoln returned as Rick in The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, a spin-off that reunited him with Michonne. His reappearance was one of the most anticipated events in the franchise's history. Off-screen, Lincoln has aged gracefully. The baby-faced Brit now rocks a salt and pepper beard and a calm, distinguished presence that fans say makes him look even more like the leader Rick was meant to be. He was never in the comics, but Daryl Dixon became the breakout star of The Walking Dead. Crossbow in hand, biker vest on, and a permanent scowl etched on his face. Daryl became the fan-favorite anti-hero no one expected to love. Norman Reedus already had a cult following thanks to the Boondock Saints. But The Walking Dead launched him into superstardom. From 2010 to 2022, Reedus appeared in every season, even surviving the series finale. And while other main characters came and went, Daryl endured. In 2023, Reedus headlined his own spin-off series, The Walking Dead. Daryl Dixon, set in post-apocalyptic France. The show gave fans a deeper look into Daryl's psyche, showing a quieter, more reflective version of the character. Today, Reedus is a silver-haired icon of genre television. When he's not filming, he's riding motorcycles, raising his daughter with actress Diane Kruger, or sharing behind-the-scenes photos with his fiercely loyal fan base on Instagram. From rough-around-the-edges rebel to seasoned survivor, both Daryl and Reedus aged like a fine bottle of apocalypse-aged whiskey. When Michonne stepped onto the screen dragging two armless walkers on chains, the world instantly knew this woman was different. Silent, deadly, and deeply principled, Michonne became a central figure in the fight for civilization's survival. Danai Gurira joined the cast in Season 3 and quickly became a fan favorite. But her success didn't stop with The Walking Dead. As the show progressed, so did her career. In 2018, she exploded onto the big screen as Okoye in Black Panther, bringing the same fierce energy and stoicism that made Michonne iconic. By 2020, Gurira had become a global star, appearing in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, writing award-winning plays, and becoming an outspoken advocate for African storytelling. She stepped away from The Walking Dead in 2020, but fans rejoiced when she returned in The Ones Who Live alongside Andrew Lincoln. In 2025, she's more powerful than ever. An actress, a writer, a cultural leader, and still wielding a katana like no one else can. Maggie Greene began as a farmer's daughter on a remote Georgia homestead. But over the years, she grew into one of the show's fiercest leaders, a symbol of resilience, justice, and personal evolution. And behind Maggie was the powerhouse that is Lauren Cohan. Cohan joined the show in Season 2, instantly making waves with her strength, charm, and intense chemistry with Glenn, played by Steven Yeun. After Glenn's tragic death, Maggie's arc became one of vengeance, motherhood, and the struggle to preserve hope in a broken world. In real life, Lauren Cohan briefly left the show in Season 9 to explore other roles, including starring in the short-lived series Whiskey Cavalier. But she returned in full force for The Walking Dead. Dead City in 2023, where Maggie shared the spotlight with Negan in one of the franchise's darkest and most complex storylines. Today, Cohan is more radiant and self-assured than ever. With her signature blend of intensity and grace, she's still captivating audiences both inside and outside the Walking Dead universe. The apocalypse may have hardened Maggie, but it turned Lauren Cohan into one of TV's most enduring stars. He was the villain everyone loved to hate, and eventually just loved. When Negan bashed in the heads of beloved characters with Lucille, his barbed wire baseball bat, fans were both horrified and hooked. Jeffrey Dean Morgan joined the cast in season 6, bringing a mix of menace, charm, and twisted humor that made Negan unforgettable. Over time, the character evolved from brutal tyrant to reluctant ally, earning redemption in the eyes of both the group and the audience. Off-camera, Morgan became a fan favorite just as quickly. Charismatic and self-deprecating, he won fans over with his behind-the-scenes antics and genuine love for the franchise. 15 years, 11 seasons, multiple spin-offs, and a legacy that refuses to die. The Walking Dead gave us unforgettable characters and actors who evolved right alongside them, on and off the screen. From fearless leaders to unlikely heroes, the apocalypse changed them all. But for fans, these faces will always feel like home.